which took 7 months to determine the outcome. There were so many charges of irregularities. It certainly won't take that long in Afghanistan. But that happens in democracies, even when they are not in the middle of a war.
Well, we're joined now by the Afghan ambassador to the United Nations, Zahir Tanin. He's at the UN headquarters in New York. Hello to you. For all of what Richard Holbrooke is saying, I mean, there is a feeling that this election is, to a certain extent, being discredited before we even know the results. Such are the complaints of vote rigging and corruption.
I don't know how we can say that that was discredited, because there are allegations, and a door was largely opened for complaints, and many people came forward with complaints. We have a mechanism in place, that is the electoral complaint commissions, to deal with these complaints, and amongst them might be some are serious. But it is prejudging something we don't know, to call it incredible or not credible, or an attempt to see through these complaints the whole process illegitimate.
We talked about that magic 50%, which Hamid Karzai has to achieve, let's say, in order to avoid a second round. This is the subject that Richard Holbrooke was said to have got very vexed about, and he had that what was described as an explosive row with Hamid Karzai that he was playing down a bit today. But what's your opinion on how this is looking now? Is there likely to be a second round or not?
We have to wait. You have given to your listeners the last figures, and we in few days the election independent commission will come with new results. It's about the 60% of the results in the country, and I think when there is a situation where one candidate is more than 51%, then there is no need for runoff. So we are waiting for an acceptable, good outcome for the people of Afghanistan.
Do you not worry about how the Americans see this and how Richard Holbrooke really sees it, for all of the way he was playing things down today, when it is known he had that spectacular falling out with Karzai?
I'm not sure that the meeting between President Karzai and Mr. Holbrooke was reflected as it was. There have been a number of different debates between President Karzai and any American and foreign representatives, and these debates are not about just welcoming each other. These are serious about the issues that are important for Afghanistan and its allies. The relations between Afghanistan and the United States is more than something of relation of an envoy a president. There are 10,000s of American soldiers, billions of dollars are spent, and the whole international community is there to stabilize Afghanistan. So I don't think there was such a thing that the media focused on narrowly and ignoring the whole issue, that for the United States, for Afghanistan, the most important thing is how to have a situation where the Afghan government and its international partners would be able to work together, to work effectively, and to work to bring this situation to a better end.
Yes, but the suggestion, if you can hear me all right still, the suggestion is that there's a great frustration that working together isn't actually paying off. I mean, we've had another tragic bombing today which killed more than 20 people and quite extraordinarily killed the deputy intelligence chief of your country. And it's very difficult to believe when incidents like that happen that Afghanistan is approaching some sort of stability.
Before frustration, I think we should together look at the situation, and we have to know that in the last 3 years the situation in some parts of the country are becoming unstable. There is a deteriorating security situation because of an increase in the activity of the Taliban, because of surge of terrorist activities, and we together with the international forces need to focus on that. I think it is not about the frustration first. It is about the situation first. Let's deal with the situation, and all of us, including the government of Afghanistan, have a role, and that is the most important after this election to see how we can stabilize the situation.
Zahir Tanin, thank you very much indeed for speaking to us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Afghanistan's ambassador to the United Nations there.